I'm Joe Rapari, and this is Tab, the Truth Always Boomer, and it's time now for another episode of Casual Fridays. So let's pull the tab on that and see what happens. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for another edition of Casual Fridays. Have you guys checked out the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance yet? That's pretty cool, man. You guys should check it out. Look at this. So I started watching the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, and I'm on episode 4 right now. It's pretty cool, but it took some getting used to because when I first started watching, I go, man, this is some bad computer graphics here. Then I thought back, back in the day to the original Dark Crystal and said, wait a minute. It's not CG. These are Muppets, man. And for Muppets, it's awesome for these guys being puppets. It's pretty cool indeed. Yeah, I like it a lot. And so I'm only on episode 4, and but so far so good. It's awesome, man. I like it a lot. And yeah, after I got over that brain fart about it being CG and it looked kind of funky, yeah, it's Muppets, man. And for being Muppets, it's awesome. You guys should check it out. Well, Rachel Maddow's at it again, doing what she does best, lying, being dishonest, and being an unprincipled scumbag. So here, watch her in action.
On July 22nd, Rachel Maddow made the outrageous claim on her show that One America News is, quote, really, literally paid Russian propaganda. Maddow then went on to say that OAN literally shares staff with the Kremlin and that one of OAN's journalists is, quote, paid by the Russian government to produce propaganda for that government.
We literally learned today that outlet the president is promoting shares staff with the Kremlin. I mean, what? It's an easy thing to throw out, like an epithet in the Trump era, right? Hey, that looks like Russian propaganda. In this case, the most obsequiously pro-Trump right-wing news outlet in America.
Okay, hold it right there, Mad Cow. I don't care how intelligent you think you are or how big of a nerd you think you are. Nobody uses that word. Oh, sickwabugalikasically. Let me try that again. Osikabuxically. One more time. Obsequiously. There you go. Give me a break. You got the old thesaurus out and looked that one up.
Really, literally is paid Russian propaganda. Their on-air U.S. politics reporter is paid by the Russian government to produce propaganda for that government.
Liar, liar, pants on fire, liar, liar, pants on fire, liar, liar, pants on fire, lie, 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 lie.
One America News is an independent, family-owned and operated station and has never accepted any money from any outside sources, certainly not Russia or the Russian government. The lawsuit from OAN calls Maddow's attacks vicious libel and claims that she made the statements knowing full well they were false. So far, MSNBC has declined to comment on the situation, but OAN alleges that Comcast, which owns MSNBC, has discriminated against One America News because it doesn't fall in line with Comcast's own left-wing viewpoints. The lawsuit claims the attacks from Maddow were intended to both discredit One America News and damage its business by driving viewers away. It seems the mainstream media is just as eager to claim One America News is colluding with the Russians as they are President Trump and see an easy target in attacking the president's new favorite network. But One America News is fighting back and will pursue the case as high as necessary to hold the radical left-wing media accountable for their lies.
So when you guys go to the gym, do you see the same goofballs I do? And you just look at them and you're wondering, God dang, man, what the hell are these people thinking? So in your travels, you ever come across these people who are complete morons, but think they have the answers to everything and they know just about everything there is to know? And you're looking at them and you go, is there a name for what's wrong with you? Check it out.
A tough thing to talk about, though we must. Rich people are going to have to allow or be forced to allow lower income people to live near them.
Robert Francis O'Retard, did you just say that rich people are going to have to be forced to let poor people live near them? Are you out of your goddamn mind? What country do you think you live in? If a poor person wants to come live next door to me, feel free. They can get a mortgage just like anybody else. But I'll be goddamned if I'm going to pay for them to live next door to me. You can kiss my lily white ass on City Hall steps there, Mr. Beto, old dork.
Which is what we fail to do in this country right now. We force lower income working Americans to drive 1, 2, 3 hours in either direction to get to their jobs, very often minimum wage jobs, so they're working 2 or 3 of them right now.
It's political bullshit.
Okay, Mr. Robert Francis O'Retard, can I have some of those drugs you took before this speech? They must be some serious medication, man. Who's forcing lower income people to live 2 or 3 hours away from their work? Who is this we you're talking about? They can live wherever they want. And why is it only lower income people that live 2 or 3 hours from their work? I know people who live 2 or 3 hours from their work, and they're very well off. But what are you talking about? Man, I got to get some of these drugs because it puts you in a reality that, wow, is so far from normal reality. It's really pathetic there, buddy. You're a freaking idiot.
What if, as we propose to do, we invested in housing that was closer to where you work, very often mixed income housing, meaning the very wealthiest are living next to those who are not the very wealthiest in this country, to make sure that they can both afford to go to the same public schools, that we really have that as a place where in this divided country right now, you can come together without regard to your income or your race or your ethnicity or any other difference that should not matter right now.
It's boring. You're boring everybody. Quit boring everyone!
And who's this we you keep talking about there, Robert Francis O'Retard? When you say we, you mean the taxpayers. I'm not paying a single penny for somebody's house that lives close to where they work. What are you, out of your frickin' mind? You can put your money into that. There you go, Robert Francis O'Retard. You put your money into that. As soon as you put all your money, every single dime of your money into it, I'll put a dime of my money into it, okay? The government is going to subsidize people so they can live close to their work? What are you, out of your goddamn mind? What planet does this happen on? You are a freaking chuckle-headed moron. And what is this freaking nonsense about being able to afford to go to the same public schools as the rich kids? What are you talking about? They're public schools. You don't pay to go to public schools. If you live in one district and want to go to a school in another district, you can put your name on a waiting list and you might get into that school. If not, put your name on another list and you might get into that school. My granddaughter wanted to go to a certain school. She couldn't go to that school. There was no openings. She was on another waiting list. She got into that school. She loves it. They can do the same. What are you talking about? There's no discrimination because people are poor. You can go to any goddamn school you want, you jackass. Is there a name for what's wrong with you? Well, I got the old ESPN Magazine again this month. They keep sending it to me for free in the hopes that I'll subscribe. I won't. But you're never going to guess what they gave me this month. Watch this.
when what to my wondering eyes should appear
nude male golfer and nude male race car driver and nude NFL lineman and nude male rock climber Thank God, at least they gave us a break with these. Caitlin Owashi and Kelly O'Hara. Now you know these guys at ESPN Magazine.
Please do not use gendered language.
Goddamn pronoun police. Well, you know these chuckleheads at this ESPN Magazine know the demographic is 25 to 50-year-old males, not females. And so they go right ahead and because they're so woke, they go ahead and put a bunch of semi-nude, chuckle-headed guys in there. Who the hell wants to see that goddamn shit? Not me, and I bet you a whole lot of other people don't either. We're all just really fine with the semi-nude female bodies. That's pretty cool, man. You know, fit female bodies. That's what we all want to look at. And you can call me shallow. You can call me misogynist. You can call me whatever you want. I don't give a flying fat rat's ass. But that's just the way it is. And I was also hoping to see some photos and articles about last week's football. You know, college and pro. But there was none of that in there, so I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just trying to be woke, and they're virtual signaling, hey, look at us, man, we're really woke. But who cares? This magazine's a rag. And if I want to see a toned, muscular male body, I'll just look down. It's a rag. So by now, I'm sure you guys have all seen the Hey Guys video. And, hey guys, I'm going to give you my 2 cents, so check it out, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to Now This.
Please do not use gendered language.
Guys is a simple term. It could mean boys, or if you're modern, hip, it means people. At first glance, guys seems inviting, friendly, maybe warm, even comedic at times.
Okay. Hey Guys is inviting, friendly, warm, and comedic at times. But you're going to find something wrong with it, right?
But it, like many male default terms, should not be normalized as an all-encompassing phrase.
See, I knew it, but says who?
While we may understand the word means no real harm...
So the words mean no real harm. Oh, I guess we're done here, right? Oh, we're not. Oh.
With a deeper look, you'll understand that we've been ignoring the cognitive impact on women as well as gender non-conforming folks by only explicitly addressing the male-identifying individuals present.
The cognitive impact on women and gender non-conforming folks, well, that's all bullshit. So I guess we really are done here. It's time to take a look at some more double D's. It's time for the double D's. Yup, Democrat dishonesty.
And we do begin with a really significant CNN exclusive. And Jim, this is your reporting. You have learned about a highly secretive intelligence operation by the United States.
That's right, Poppy. Knowledge of the Russian covert source's existence was highly restricted within the U.S. government. According to one source, there was, quote, no equal alternative inside the Russian government, providing both insight and information on Putin. A person directly involved in the discussion said that the removal of the Russian was driven in part by concerns that President Trump and his administration repeatedly mishandled classified intelligence and could contribute to exposing the covert source as a spy.
Liar, liar, pants on fire, liar, liar, pants on fire, liar, liar, pants on fire, lie, 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 lie.
Democrat dishonesty.
Oh, sorry, CNN, you're lying again. Multiple news outlets that repeated CNN's debunked pseudo-Russia story refused to correct. Yep, it's been debunked, and I just thought I'd bring it up again here to show everyone how dishonest you guys over there at CNN really are. Let's read. The dubious headlines all lead back to the first reported story from CNN's Jim Sciutto and a single anonymous source on which he based the allegation. But former intelligence officials said there was no public evidence that Mr. Trump directly endangered the source, and other current American officials insisted that the media's scrutiny of the agency's sources alone was the impetus of the extraction, the New York Times article reads. So CNN, got you again. Democrat dishonesty and CNN lies.
Democrat dishonesty.
So I thought I'd check out what's popular on YouTube this week, and I had no idea. And after this clip, I still don't have any idea. This will surprise you. Check it out.
Introducing iPhone 11 Pro.
Yep, as of 2 days ago, this video had 16 million views. That's a lot of people. Well, I guess there's 16 million people who don't have anything better to do than watch a video on the next iPhone. And I guess when it comes out, go spend their hard-earned money on a new iPhone 11 Pro. 16 million views 2 days ago. I guess it's just the times we live in. If somebody would have asked me 2 days ago, what do you think the most popular video on YouTube is? I would have said, I don't know, maybe a Jennifer Lopez video or some rap video. And then they would have said, nope. It's a 3-minute and 20-second video about a cell phone with 16 million views. And I'd go, video about a cell phone, huh? Yep, well, it figures. And just when I thought it couldn't get any more brainless, I found this. A photo on Instagram of an egg. Believe it or not, this egg got 54 million likes. New world record. I got nothing. And for your viewing enjoyment, a liberal lunatic.
For. And the weirdest thing about the Electoral College is the fact that if it wasn't specifically in the Constitution for the presidency, it would be unconstitutional.
It's political bullshit.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
Well, it didn't work. He's being absolutely stupid. He's trying to sound really intelligent here, but anybody that talks about abolishing the Electoral College hasn't got a clue about what it is or why it was established. So here's Chris Hayes trying to sound like he knows what he's talking about, which he doesn't. He's still butthurt because Trump won and Hillary lost, and so instead of going with the flow and getting behind the president and helping out, now they got to figure out a way to fix the system so they don't lose again. And so let's abolish the Electoral College. Yeah, that'll work. What a slimy little reprobate. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for the Golden Toilet Award for Loser of the Week. The very special award that I give out every casual Friday. And ladies and gentlemen, who does this week's Golden Toilet Award for Loser of the Week go to? That's right, guys and gals.
Please do not use gendered language.
Damn pronoun police. Okay. Yep, all you carbon units out there, it's this chucklehead, Antonio Brown. Another diva wide receiver who doesn't want to play football but just wants to be the center of attention. So, for those reasons and others, he's this week's recipient of the Golden Toilet Award for Loser of the Week. And it couldn't go to a nicer fella. Mr. Antonio, my helmet doesn't fit, and I don't want to play for you, Brown. And And here you go, Antonio, my helmet don't fit, and I don't want to play for you, Brown, the Golden Toilet Award for Loser of the Week. It's all yours. Hope you enjoy it. There you go. It's all yours. And that's it for this version of Casual Fridays, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you liked this video. If you did, subscribe to this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment if you would. It would be greatly appreciated. That's it for now. More news later. Take care, and as always, be safe.